Lauren Leader joins me now. She is the CEO of All In Together, a nonprofit women's rights organization. So in this show, we've been talking about the allegations against Swalwell. We also know that Republican Representative Tony Gonzalez retired today because of misconduct allegations there and an affair that he admitted to with a former staffer. What role did power dynamics play in these situations?
I mean, it's all of it. It's absolutely central to all of these cases, right? And it's, obviously we're talking today about what happened in Congress, but we were talking a few days ago about the Epstein class and the Epstein cases. They're all linked. These are powerful men in powerful positions who are abusing their power in order to take advantage of women. And in the case of both Gonzalez and Eric Swalwell, these were staffers. Not that it makes it any more acceptable regardless of who it is. But in the case of Gonzalez, he was being investigated already a year ago. He was under a cloud of suspicion because of the, ongoing investigation into his behavior with his direct staffer. And, we're talking about Swalwell today because obviously the accusations of rape and drugging are just horrific. But we should not lose sight of this other case, because in the case of Gonzalez, he harassed his staffer to such a horrific degree. She committed suicide by setting herself on fire. I mean, this is a case that Republican women have been trying to get attention on for months and months. And honestly, it wasn't until we had this sort of multitude of cases at the same time and they had the votes to potentially expel them both that all of this is coming to light.
We should mention again, while Gonzalez has admitted to the affair, he says he has nothing to do with her suicide. But what else needs to happen to prevent this from happening in Congress or in politics at large?
Or anywhere. I mean, anywhere. Look, so many of us really thought that the Me Too movement was going to usher in an era where there were enough consequences and the threat of consequences that people would really stop abusing these power dynamics and stop using the workplace as a place to recruit and harass and abuse women. That has clearly not happened. And I think one of the reasons is because in Congress, and frankly, all the way up to the halls of the White House, we have not seen real accountability. And men have been able to get away with horrific behavior, and there have been relatively little consequences. Clearly, Eric Swalwell never thought this was going to come out. It's unconscionable that he ran for governor, knowing that this was in the closet and that these women were coming forward or might come forward. It just speaks to a level of impunity, this sense of like nothing can touch them, that is really at the heart of these power dynamics.
Lauren Leader, thank you.